Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to the Lockboss hashtag Lockboss show and giveaway. Of course, once again, we're gonna have some fun, and here in just a few minutes, we're gonna have a special guest, a community member, Evil Arch Conservative. So I'm really excited to have a conversation, and it should be some fun. But in the meantime, of course, I'm gonna be drinking a Topo Chico. Let me open it up here. There we go. All right. Cheers to all you out there as well. Drinking some Topo. Man, you can never have enough of this. You know, you can never have enough. All right. So, of course, now I have a couple exciting things to announce here real quick, and that is this Sunday, we are going to be launching the new Lockboss giveaway season 2. So I'm excited to look forward to you all watching the video and starting this new season of giveaways. So we have that going on. And I've also got some other great news, and that is I got notification that the new mats are supposed to be delivered tomorrow. So they were actually supposed to be delivered yesterday, but now it's gotten delayed till tomorrow. So I think is what we do know is within a couple weeks, we're going to launch it. How about that? I mean, come on. I mean, that's good to finally be able to show you all. And you can kind of get a glimpse. I actually have one sitting back there. I don't know how much you can kind of see. Yeah, not much. Perfect. Just the way I like it. But anyways, all right. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get the show on the road here. And then, of course, we'll be talking with Evil Arch Conservative in just a few minutes. And I'm really excited. So we actually didn't really get to connect very much before the show, just like literally right before. And so I'm excited to have a conversation. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. All right, here we go. Posts of the week. This one comes in from Ed. He says, thank you for the giveaways. It's always nice to receive a gift, especially when it's something that you want. Good stuff. Looks like, Ed, I see a Lockpick Lodge. I see a Lock Caddy SFIC, it looks like. So very cool, Ed. Thank you so much for sending that picture in. Next up, you see the meme. It's which key are you? I couldn't fit all the months on here, but you know, I was born in October, so kind of a scary looking key. But I was kind of hoping I'd be May, you know, fishing or something. But really not that good at fishing, although I like it. But that's pretty cool. I'm curious, which key are you though? That's pretty fun. So let's see here. I see a lot of people asking, can you zoom in on that mat? You know, I mean, hold on here. Let's see. Oh, there we go, this way. Can you zoom in a little bit? Oh, I don't know. All right. Let's get into comment of the week, which is from Zach. He says, these dispenser keys always go missing. Having a tryout set isn't a bad idea for a Lockboss to have kicking around. Probably pay for themselves in one job. Nice one, Big Dog and CLK. So yeah, thanks, Zach. Thank you for that comment. So yeah, you know, quick funny story about that is so one of the bathrooms in the video was one of our bathrooms here. So we have 3 bathrooms in the building, but all 3 use the same dispenser. So we only did one video or one shot of that bathroom. But we actually lost, or I thought we had lost the key to the men's bathroom when I was in there once. I'm like, shoot, man, like, where am I going to get that key, you know? And then it dawned on me that we sold them. I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope we have the right one. And of course we did. So now this is before the dispenser key assortment came out, or I would have grabbed it. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. Well, before we announce the giveaway winners, I'm going to go ahead and pull the slides off the screen. And I want to introduce you to Evil Arch Conservative. Hey, thanks for joining us today.
Hello, BJ, and this is Polar Bear, who's my cohort on my channel, and I've got my Topo Chico.
Very awesome. Cheers. Now, do you like Topo Chico?
This is the first time I've had it, and yes, actually, I do. I've never liked seltzer waters before, and this one is very good.
Okay, good to hear. You know, it's funny. I got addicted to these. I tried my hardest to not drink calories because, well, I tend to like to eat them. So, and so this is kind of like the perfect mix where it's different than water, but 0 calories. You know, so. But anyways, yeah. So thank you so much for coming on and joining us. You know, first of all, I just want to thank you. You've been a supporter of all the Lockboss stuff that we've done for quite a while, and it's really fun to put the Evil Arch Conservative name to the face, and also Polar Bear. But so I kind of love to hear your story into the lock and key world, whether through Locksport or locksmithing, and kind of what that looks like.
Yeah, I'm actually in very low-level amateur lock sporter. I started watching Locksport videos about 2.5 years ago through the same means everybody else gets into Locksport, lockpicking lawyer. And then, of course, I discovered Bosnia and Bill, and I went, there's got to be more. There's got to be more people out here doing it, because it can't be just as easy as they make it seem, because they're so elite. So, you know, I started looking for channels. I found Chris Capoon and Pocket Women and found about 24 channels. And I was just watching, and Chris finally said one day, you need to get a lockpick set. So I did that Friday, as a matter of fact, and I've been playing around with it now for about 2 years. Been on a bit of a slump the last few months, but you know, it's a hobby, not a competition.
Sure. Very cool. Now, what locks have you found are easiest for you to pick?
Wait for locks. Okay. I've had really good luck with Master Lock 140s, 150s. I've had some really old locks that I've done really well with. Even managed to break a lockout, tag out lock. I buy a lot of locks from Habitat for Humanity resale store. You know, this is like one lock I got from them that that's a Yale. I think I paid like $5 for it, and that's an awful fun pick. Would like to get into lever locks at some time, but it seems like despite all the old houses around here, everybody yanked out the lever locks.
Oh, very good. Yeah, you know, I mean, I think the fun part about the broader locksmith, locksport community, right, is that for the people like yourself that have a passion for picking locks and kind of enjoying the mechanics of them, I'm really curious though, what is your favorite lock pick? Like what design do you like the best?
Yeah, probably these mortise locks. Like the Shell mortise lock. I really enjoy them.
Okay. Very cool. What as far as like the lock picks that you use to pick the locks, what would you have like a favorite design?
Medium hook sparrows.
Ooh.
And I don't remember the thickness, but it's a medium gauge thickness.
Okay.
I don't really like the real thin picks because they just don't feel comfortable. So I'll probably never do really gnarly keyways because of that. But yeah, your typical home and door locks and padlocks is what I enjoy.
Okay. Very nice. Do you, as far as like your lock picking hobby that you have, like friends, family, like do they find it interesting, curious? What do they think of it?
Well, I don't really talk about it much. I have met some people on the bus that's been interested, and I actually gave one guy some couple of picks and a couple of locks to get started because he was interested in it. And last I knew, he was still doing it, but we ride different buses now, so I haven't seen him in probably a year. The few people I've mentioned it to is like, yeah, whatever. It's a niche hobby.
Sure. Well, very good. Yeah, that's you know, yeah, I think the beauty of it is that we all like, you know, I have a lot of people that I know who like kind of picking locks, doing that sort of thing, and they always want to see me pick a lock, and I promise you, every time they want to watch me do it, like I'm not getting it, you know. I'm like, why? Just let this thing open, you know, and then I never hear the end of it.
Yeah, I've had many a lot get camera shy when I go to film.
Yeah, yeah, and so so do you have a YouTube channel you're doing a lot of stuff in, a lot of picking in?
Yeah, my YouTube channel is Evil Arch Conservative, and
Okay.
it's a mix right now of lock sport and my other hobby, which is numismatics, and I'm doing a series on a year-long series on every coin star I search because I find silver in them a few times a year and foreign coins. But yeah, those have really tough locks on them.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah. You know what? I just found you on here on YouTube, and I'll go ahead and hit that. Just hit that subscribe button there. So that's very good. We'll have to check that out. Now, have you ever done very many? Have you used leashy picks at all?
I have not. I've been interested in it, but haven't decided to spend the money on it.
Okay. Yeah, and I would say, you know, my dad, you know, I mean, he tends to still like the old school style, you know, lock picking over the new leashies.
Yeah, I would probably be more interested in the leashies if I did a lot of king or re-king stuff, but I guess I just prefer the traditional stuff, like you said. Lockfather enjoys.
Absolutely. Good stuff. So, is there anything else you would like to talk about?
Yes, there is. And I was very hesitant to reach out about this because I'm shy. But I wanted to approach the locksmith and the lock sport community about a tragedy that happened near where I live in September. This is a picture of a 4-year-old Friedwana 5. Her nickname was Niji. And this little girl is 4-year-old and autistic. And she was very attracted to water, and she got out one day and unfortunately drowned in one of the 14 area artificial ponds. And over the about 24 hours, they had over 500 volunteers. So many they actually had to turn people away. And it got me thinking, traditional locks, or how locks are done, aren't good for this situation. And at the time I reached out, I had no idea what solutions would be. All I knew is that it's a local solution and a local problem. And in the meantime, I have come up with a couple ideas that might help locksmiths or other people that know people at risk, young autistic, nonverbal children, or patients with dementia. You hear every year somebody got some grandma or grandma walked outside and froze to death. So I came up with two ideas, and the first one would be using a biometric lock, but having it on the inside of the door. So obviously grandma and grandpa or the autistic child can escape. Now my second idea, and I don't know if this works with fire laws, but adding a second passage lock where a child can't reach it even if they got onto a chair. So it kind of works automatically. So anyway, I wanted to make this tragedy known and present this as an opportunity for locksmiths to help their communities in a non-traditional way.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well, I really appreciate you coming on and wanting to share that. And, I think anyone who's worked with locks and keys for any amount of time have actually received phone calls in ways and ideas to help this situation. I know when I was working with my dad as a locksmith that we would get calls like this. Sometimes, depending on what the disability that might have been had, there's different things, either trying to keep all the food cabinets closed or keep them out of certain rooms, just to protect themselves. And so I think it's a topic that, we should have some conversations about. And I like that biometric idea you have there of needing to just really keep them secure and safe. And I think that's a really good idea. Yeah, definitely the double locks. I mean, depending on the situation, there is some different fire code issues and that sort of stuff. Although I have seen quite a bit of locksmiths putting double cylinder deadbolts on those to, keep them inside, keep them safe and secure. So, and what a tragedy. I feel for my heart goes out for the family that lost that little child. It's absolutely tragic. So, but at the same time, as in the lock and key world, right, it is something that we want to have some good solutions for when parents or children of some elderly people, that we can have some solutions. So in the comments here live or even after, if you have any good ideas or things that you've used in these type of situations to help keep the people safe, definitely put them in there, and we can have a good conversation about that for sure. But Evo's Conservative, I really appreciate you coming on and being willing to talk about that. And it's really a good subject for us to really think through together as a community. And so thank you for sharing that.
And that's one reason I decided to approach you, because you have a worldwide audience also.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. We have people definitely are tuning in from all over, and it's really a great conversation to have. And at the end of the day, sometimes, we think about keeping in the industry, we think a lot about keeping the bad guys out, but sometimes we don't think enough about what are ways that we can help protect the people inside, from themselves at times. So, really great. Well, once again, I just want to thank you so much for coming on and sharing about some of the lock sport. That's really cool. It's not really a world, of course, as you know, I grew up in, but I've really come to over the years really appreciate people who are interested in locks and keys and picking and that sort of thing. It really is a craft and a skill that you have to develop over time. And so it's really fun to see people do that. And also for sharing for everything that you shared. So thank you very much. And it's been absolutely wonderful putting a face to the name.
Thank you very much, PJ.
Yep. Absolutely. Well, I'll go ahead and we'll move on here to the giveaway here in just a moment. But thank you again, and hopefully we will see you soon. Evil Arch Conservative.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, take care. All right, everybody. So let's go ahead and move on over to the giveaway this week. So now, one of the cool parts, right? Let me pop this off the screen here, is that this is, here in a few days, it's the last of the current giveaway. So it's kind of exciting. So let's go ahead, make sure we're all on the same page, and announce the winners. So here we go. What to do if you win. You're going to want to email us your shipping info to sales@CLKsupplies.com or call us at 800-848-6989 and we'll send your gifts soon. How to win. Comment on our videos with the hashtag Lockboss. Winners will be chosen from the comments on the previous week's videos. It's that easy. All right, so with that being said, let's get into the winners here. Winner number one is 16 Dingo. 16 Dingo, congratulations. Winner number two is Jojo Mac. Jojo, congratulations. Winner number three is Outlaw Locksmith. Outlaw Locksmith, congratulations. Winner number four is DJ Parrot. Hopefully I said that last name right, or the second name right. DJ, congratulations. And winner number four this week is Stanley Grosinski. Hopefully I said that right there. Stanley, congratulations. Let's see here. Yep, we still got our icon sleeve tee going on here. That's a mouthful for me for some reason. Free with any order for $389.99. And that is this week's show. So thank you all for tuning in. I'm looking through the comments here, and it definitely looks like there's some good conversations going on about that. Yeah, seems like technology is definitely a part of the answer for sure. Let's see here. Yep, S&M says, I started as a locksboarder, ended up as a locksmith. You know, that happens a lot. And that's why for me, I'm definitely very open to the locksmith community because, well, I mean, at the end of the day, I think we share some of the similar skills and interests, and I think it's really cool. So it's always fun to hear those stories. I love hearing people's stories and how they got either into locksmithing or locksport. It's a lot of fun. But I tell you what a great topic tonight, talking about that, and we should probably do some more about that soon. I'll have to try to think through it a little bit, but yeah, let's see. And it looks like Locks NY says, do you have a basic locksmithing 101 course I could take? You know, Locks NY, I mean, you know, I'm not sure if you could take the course or if the course would take you. You know, I'm not sure about that. I think that's to be determined. But yeah, good stuff. Let's see here. Reading through the comments. Good stuff, everybody. Well, hey, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I'm excited to start the new giveaway starting this next Sunday. So it'll be a lot of fun. We'll see y'all in the comments, and have a wonderful Tuesday evening. Take care.